Hey guys, Chichi here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I created this look using only one eyeshadow. That's right, girl. I only use one.
Entrada.
I'm going to take some Urban Decay Primer Potion, a very thin layer. You don't need so much. NYX white base. And I'm going to put that on my lids and make sure it's nice and smooth. You want an even coat of it. Now I know I said I was only going to use one shadow, which is true, kind of, but I do want to set this white, so I'm just going to hop into the Raw Beauty Crispy palette and take Lumos. If you have a translucent setting powder, that also would be fine. I'm using this shade because I have it. You might say that's cheating, but oh well. So of course I'm going to use the palette that really sparked this whole series, and that's going to be the Artist Couture Caliente palette. I'm going to jump into Couture. That is the shade I've been wanting to use. I'm going to pack this right on the lid using my Sigma E60 brush. Believe it or not, I was inspired by an Instagram filter. They had this one random ass filter and it was just single eyeshadows. I stumbled upon the yellow one and I was just like, whoa, that's really, really pretty. So I was like, you know what? I want to recreate that look. So here we are. If you saw the swatch video, you could see that this yellow is way more vibrant than it was when I swatched it, and that's because I have this white base under it. Make sure when you do use the white base, you use a very thin layer, because what's going to happen is if it's too wet and emollient, first of all, you're definitely going to have to set it, and secondly, it's just going to move everywhere. So you want to make sure that you're using thin layers, because it's just going to cake up and break up, and we are not here for that. Okay, it should be pretty easy, especially if I'm using only one shade. So you want a decent amount of color. You can go until you're completely satisfied. So if you want to keep packing it on, sis. If you're like, I'm done, it doesn't look patchy, then you can just move on. With my Sigma E25, just gonna take a tiny bit, and all I'm gonna do is focus it on the edge. You're going to spend quite some time blending because it's going to fade into a very, very light yellow. The good part about having that white base is that you'll be able to do a gradient, because that shadow will eventually mix in with whatever was left on the edges. So it's kind of like you get two colors in one, which is actually kind of cool. I know a lot of times people don't say how long they blend. You're going to be blending for a good 3 to 5 minutes, even if we're using just the one shade. I keep getting freaking eye boogers at like the most inopportune times. If you feel like you lost a little bit of your lid color while you were blending, just go back in with a tiny bit of your primary color and just reapply it to your lid. Just make sure it is blended out on the edge. That's the most important part. And of course, you don't want any patchiness on your lid. You don't have to take a lot because your colors already should be set down pretty good. But just go back and forth with patting it on your lid and softening the edges really lightly. And that's pretty much the key to using one shade. This is where we're at. I did go ahead and clean up under my eyes, but after a little bit of blending, you could see that it kind of has a natural gradient on the eye. Ignore this part of my eye. My eye boogers are just unmatched, so it kind of like mixed in with my shadow. I know that's a little gross, but Hey. So in my inspo pick, they definitely had a black liner. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Inglot liner number 77 with my Sigma E68, and I'm just gonna draw on a lovely wing liner. I got most of that line in, so I think I'm just gonna go in with my NYX Epic liner and fill it in. Oh, that's terrible, but this is what we're working with. I am literally the worst when it comes to freaking wing liner. I still try to do it because, you know, I'm all about trying to get better. But I am going to pop on some Lily lashes. I think I'm gonna use Mykonos again. I've been really digging that, and it has a little bit more flair to it. Since I don't really do my face, I figured why not? So I'm gonna take my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. We getting a treat down. I feel like I haven't done my face on camera in a long time. Good old faithful Fenty Beauty in the shade 385. And that's of course my preferred foundation. Yo, I cannot believe that it is August and I'm still wearing my winter shade. Like, that's crazy. Like, I really have not been out. I'm not playing with Rona. Not gonna catch me in these streets. It kind of makes me sad that I haven't gotten any sort of tan, but it is what it is. I will tell you one thing, this mask sneak is real. Like, I've just been going through it. I think I finally got it under control. I just have a couple more breakouts to deal with, but it is a real puta dealing with her. Don't appreciate it. I'm gonna use my Pat McGrath concealer in the shade M20 right under my eyes. I do want to get a different shade in this Pat McGrath concealer because I feel like this is just a hair too dark to really highlight. I think I want to get like, was it M17 or M18? I just need it to be a little bit lighter, but so far I've been really loving this concealer. I'm still very tempted to get that Mothership 8, the Divine Rose 2. Listen, my finger is on the trigger right now. It's like, whew. Just gonna take a sponge and finish this off. My Beauty Bakery flour powder. I haven't used this in a while. Like something I like to just go back to. Say hi. What's up? And plus, since this is a little bit more on the yellow side, I'm able to like lightly brighten up this Pat McGrath concealer. Just a hair, but not by much. Can't really like tell. Oh, that was aggressive. All right, let's just press you in, sis. You want to be on my nose? Fine. Give me a little snatchy nose. Snatchy. We're all good here. Do I want a cream contour? I guess it wouldn't be me if I didn't cream contour. I'm going to take my Black Opal True Color Foundation Stick in the shade Suede Mocha. I'm just going, you know, do a quick little something on my cheeks. I like to put this really high up on my cheekbones, damn near where my highlighter goes. It's just something that just feels good to me in my soul. So whatever's left on my brush, I'm just going to go ahead and do my forehead. I don't want to do too much. I'm washing this right off because your girl ain't got nowhere to go but bed. I'm going to take the Minted Bronzer in Yacht Life and just pop that right on. This is a really great bronzer. I did a whole swatch video just in case you missed it. I'll link it for your viewing pleasure. I completely forgot to set the rest of my face. I'm gonna take my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin in the shade Y455. I normally do that before bronzer, but plain and simple, your girl forgot. I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty Cream Blush in the shade Daiquiri Dip. It goes over powder or cream, and it looks damn good. Now y'all know I'm not a cream blush kind of girl, but I've been digging this daiquiri dip. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and doing things I never thought I'd be doing, and blush is definitely one of them. And look at that, that looks so lively, so fun, so Let's go drugstore. I'm gonna take my Master Chrome by Maybelline and pop that right on the tops of my cheeky cheeks. I mean, come on, like this is just such a good drugstore highlighter. Like, wow. Let's get my nosy nose, pop that in, and of course, as usual, your girl forgot to what? Do her nose contour. Blend her out before we go there. Just taking the back of my beauty blender and softening up that highlighter, because we don't want it looking streaky or patchy, because I don't play that. Do this nose real quick with some Fenty. You know, this is my go-to nose contour powder, and I actually get pretty messy when I do this. Nothing too defined. The reference photo had pink lips, so we're gonna do some pink lips. I'm gonna take my Pat McGrath lip liner in the shade Supernatural just to outline my lip. I just decided to fill it completely in. I think I'm gonna go in with my Mented lipstick in the shade Pretty in Pink. This is a good pink color that should really set it off. I did go back in with my Inglot to just line the rim of my waterline, but here is the final look. What do you guys think? I think I did pretty good. I'm really digging this combination of the yellow and the pink. I don't know why, I'm a different person, but I think it's pretty dope. Pat on the back, girl, because I did that. Went outside of my comfort zone and see where we go. I suggest you do the same. Let me know in the comment section how I did, and if you're interested in seeing a 2 eyeshadow tutorial. Check out some of my other videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Stay comfy, guys. Bye.